On. That's going to keep you warm. It's also going to make you float. Big heavyweight vest that will take you to the bottom of the cage, and a mask so you can see what you're doing.
Well, we fortunately had a chance to bring some people out to do some great white cage diving, which a lot of people on the boat haven't done. Some of my friends are first-time experience in Australia, so fortunately for me, I've done it a few times, 30 odd years ago and 12 years ago. So it's a treat, to be honest with you, because it's going to be a dying opportunity in life, and right here in South Australia, you got some of the best. And we saw 4 great whites, nice juvenile and a couple of big ones. So I think from everybody's perspective, it was a very productive day.
Excellent. And why is this a must-do experience when visiting South Australia?
Look, I think, you know, the great white's got a name that's notorious for, you know, ever since Jaws, the movie, came out. I think it put a bad light on the shark, to be honest with you. And I grew up on the Great Barrier Reef, and I do a lot of diving all over the world, and I'm a big shark fan, to be honest with you. And from a conservation standpoint, to see what we can do to actually see their beauty, and Mother Nature is special. Being in a cage obviously is one thing, but if you get to experience them when there's no cage around you and you see how truly beautiful and magnificent the animals they are, I've got a soft spot for them, obviously. And you know, South Australia is one of those unique places in the world where you actually get to see, feel it, and actually sometimes, if you're lucky enough, back in my day, not today, that you could actually touch them.
Yeah, excellent. So now looking forward, we've got the first ever Australian Live Golf tournament. What can fans expect from the weekend ahead?
Look, I think from my perspective, Australia's really embraced it. South Australia, obviously, with the South Australian government, when we first approached them and I sat down with the Premier and talked to him about the opportunity, there wasn't any other second thought about where we're going, what we're going to do. And you got to admire that in the government because they see what golf can deliver, and it's really stood up to the test of time and very, very quickly. Extremely surprised how quickly the tickets sold. We're at a point where we're sold out way, way before anything. And we had to open up the Pro-Am spots, which we've never done before. And when you think about how far Live has come in a year, right, with the support of the South Australian government, our future is extremely bright. And look, I thank the Premier, I thank all his staff, I thank everybody from the South Australian government. But when you see about the reach of the ticket sales, where they've gone all through Australia, number one, New Zealand, up into Asia, South Africa. So the reach point tells you the testament of our platform, and we're changing the demographics. You know, golf has needed this from a player's perspective, from a franchise perspective, from shareholders. It's first time private equity is being injected into the game of golf, and our product is, you know, it's magnificent. The people are going to see it come Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm proud of it. My initiative very early on was when I became CEO and commissioner of the league, was to bring it to Australia, and Australia's embraced it. Our fans have embraced it, and our players. I mean, our players are so excited to be here. Actually, I landed last night, and some of the players have never been here before. Just said, "Oh my gosh, you know, what a beautiful place this is." So, a lot to see, a lot to feel, and you know, our tournament's going to really just stand on its own 2 feet come Sunday night.
Excellent. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you.